Hello everyone, welcome back to Populous Free the Beginning. We're now going into more of the double-digit levels as we start level 11, Treacherous Souls. So, where the hell are we? Well, to begin with, got a fair amount of space to us. Few wildmen dotted around here and there. Fair few mountains here. Nice little plateau there, but we're not going to be building on because I don't really feel like... We've got plenty of space, we don't really need to go over there. Make sure that flat's not changing, that doesn't make a difference at the moment. But, yeah, fair amount of space. Got ourselves a stone head, located about midway between us and the Matic tribe. Because once again, we are facing up against two different tribes at the same time. And again, this is Chimera and Matic. And oh my god, the swamp spell Vault of Knowledge. Hallelujah. That's, like, really nice. Anyway. And, few wildmen are kind of jumping into the water at the start of the level, which is always hilarious. Wildman death is rather funny. Then just a little wander around. There's an island nearby, so that's also got another stone head. Quite a few wildmen, but that won't really matter, because we're not going to be heading to the island. And we've got ourselves the Hypnotize Vault of Knowledge, right next to the Chimera tribe. They've got themselves a fair bit of land, the Massive got themselves a fair bit of land. It's just a fairly alright level. And unfortunately we can't zoom to the thing, and also I paused so early the flyby didn't get us to start. But whatever. So we're going to start building up our tribe and converting some wildmen and doing all sorts of various thingies. And I should real get converting because there's some nice patches around here. We're going to be converting plenty of wildmen in this part. And even though I was only really aiming for 3, I managed to get 5 in that one spell, which is fantastic. I love it when that happens. It doesn't happen very often. But, overall, there's plenty of resources for us to have. We've got a nice amount of trees, nice amount of wildmen, nice amount of land. We're not going to be struggling at all in this level. And honestly, you don't really struggle all that much in any of the levels in this game. It's just, you're vaguely limited, but honestly, you don't really need that much to complete every level anyway, so it never really becomes too much of a problem. But we should definitely be building more and more stuff here and there. We'll start slapping down the training huts soon enough, but honestly, we're not going to need it for quite some time. It might just be because of this particular version of the game, but honestly, when I was playing this when I was younger, I swear the enemies attacked me a lot more often, but I guess when they attack you twice in like a 30-minute period, it seems like it's like, you know, lots of times, when honestly, recording-wise, it's, oh my god, when are they going to attack already? I want to get through this level so much. Because, honestly, this is level. I don't particularly dislike this level. I just don't particularly like it. It's kind of in this awkward position, stuck between two fairly good levels. And the level 10 is a lot of fun, and level 12 is also pretty great. And level 11 is just the landscape is fairly bleak. The things aren't really all that interesting. We faced the Chimera Matic before. They don't really have anything all that new. At least we also finally get the Vault of Knowledge, but otherwise it's probably best just to skip quite a bit of it, because the show of the Stone Head is that we get the Swamp spell from it, which is fantastic as usual. And I thought, Planet Bear. Ooh, I can Planet Bear. Okay, that's pretty cool. But honestly, like I said in the last part, well, level 9, I think, I'm just skipping through all this starting building and all that kind of stuff, because we've seen it all before. There's nothing really all that interesting, quite honestly. And just gonna send these now 3 Braves in order to go to the various training huts, because we're just building up our forces. But honestly, we have built up a settlement so many times in this game so far, and I'm just going to edit it out. There's really no point. Just gonna a quick little flick to see how all the other tribes are doing. You're doing fairly well themselves. You can see how my tribe is laid out. That's all I'm really going to be building, honestly. I don't really feel like we need to build anything more. And there's the Matic tribe, doing all the things. And so far, none of the enemies have attacked me. I haven't been doing a single damn thing. But as I fade away, I'm going to come back, and now this is the part where they are really going to start attacking me. And honestly, if I really felt like it, I could go and destroy one of the tribes right now. 10 forces for each of your classes is honestly enough. It's just, you know, I feel like letting the enemy attack me for a couple, because what I want to do is I want to get a boat, and I want to go and get to those vaults of knowledge before I go off and destroy the tribes. Because honestly, that's kind of what the level expects you to do, and it's something a little bit fun to do, whether or not instead of just, you know, charging up your tribe and then just destroying them like usual. Because getting to the vaults of knowledge is actually, you know, quite a bit of fun in its own way. And if you see enemy attacking my boats, just use Swarm. Swarm will make it so that the enemies will jump out of their boats and pretty much instantly kill them. Like, literally. It's really freaking easy that way. Anyway, we're going to nick that boat for ourselves, and the Chimera Shaman is still not done. Okay. Guess we can skill her. Like she usually is, enemies are one-hit kills inside boats with lightning, and they landed exactly where our forces were, so it's a bit dumb on them. And of course, as you see, those fire warriors were attacking that creature rather well. They weren't really... they were out of the conversion range, which is rather nice. But now we've got ourselves a boat, it is time for us to go and get ourselves the Vaults of Knowledge. As you can see, they're somewhat deep in enemy territory. Not as bad as it can be, but we'll find a way to get around them. As you can see, fair amount of defense. It really depends on which way the Vault of Knowledge is facing. Because when the Shaman prays at it, after getting the spell, she then walks out. She walks out a certain distance before you're able to control her again, so obviously they can't have it facing towards the wall because land could only walk towards the end and just keep walking. But anyway, this is one little problem with having lightning casting from a boat, is that for some bizarre reason, even though I did select it, and I swear I selected it, it didn't kill, which is a bit annoying, but whatever. I thought... nah, don't need to. What we need to do is we need to get rid of that patrol just for a little bit. And this is why I love Swamp. Patrol dead. There we go. Just dead. And if they have another patrol that's going to the same place, then they will die in pretty much exactly the same way. I'm so glad we're finally getting the thing of Swamp, because holy crap, is it such an overpowered spell. You wouldn't think so either. You know, it's not that hard to charge up. It's not something that you think was all that impressive, you know, Swamp, but if you do that, they're not going to attack me now. They're going to try and attack me, but they're just going to walk into the swamps. That's the thing with this being 98 AI, is that they're just going to walk right in. The AI just completely ignores swamps. Because you can place them anywhere, so they can't really... They're just dying. However, the enemy also uses the concept of swamps, which is a little bit of a problem, but it's not that huge a deal. But anyway, that is one Bolt of Knowledge out of the way, and even though I don't really find the spell all that useful, I'm going to do the Hypnotize one anyway. It's really easy to get, the Chimera aren't really all that bothered. And Chimera have started occupying the island that's near our tribe, but they're not going to pray at the Stonehead. They never will. We're just going to guard there in anticipation, because the Chimera Shaman is eventually going to cast Land Bridge to each of the points of the islands, so she can attack us directly. But she has boats anyway, so yeah, I don't know, it's just a way of doing it. So we're going to get ourselves a juicy Bolt of Knowledge, and after that, because we've got the forces, we're going to take them down. It's best to take down the tribe that is the loudest, as in the one that attacks you most often. And I didn't really know if there was anyone in that tower, but there usually is, as far as the enemy is concerned, so might as well have lightning his ass. And to stop any warriors from coming over and saying hi, we might as well use up our last temporary use of Swamp. So we're now gonna build up the stuff I have lightning. And annoyingly, you know, another guy comes up. But 2 blasts, direct shots, is enough to kill. But that might be because he landed in the swamp, I'm not too sure. But honestly, I don't really find Hypnotize all that useful, so I'm getting it just for the hell of it. Doing it to waste your time, basically. Well, what do you expect? You're watching this video, what else are you doing in real life? Regardless, it's still rather nice that you are watching my videos. And, for some bizarre reason we get a notification saying, oh, Hypnotize, oh yes, you can definitely use that spell, because you might not have used it before. I mean, it is entirely optional in order to, do that thing when building bridges, but, whatever. So we've now got a couple new juicy spells in our repertoire, and our shaman's just getting stronger and stronger by the minute. And ooh boy, she's gonna get real strong over the next few levels. This game likes to throw bolts of knowledge at you. But anyway, that's bolts of knowledge pretty much done, and we're just in time to see a Chimera attack. Not those guys. They're just gonna wander around for a bit, I don't really know why. And see, oh, boats, oh, boats, oh, boats. But of course, because they're waiting for their forces to be all together, they're gonna wait a bit. And I'm guessing they're trying to land, but not exactly. I don't know, it's kind of annoying, but whatever, we'll use the Swarm spell. Unfortunately, the enemy shaman is not effective, but it doesn't really matter, because lightning kind of... I mean, I think I hear it with lightning, it may because... I think the knockback of lightning knocked her into the water. And, boat stop. Yeah. Jeff? Butt sounds. Regardless, it is now time for us to, get our forces all together. I'm gonna deal with these pesky gentlemen over here. And, I got something running. And it doesn't seem like they were attacking because they're kind of like floating in that area. That's the thing, the enemy never really stands still when they're in the boats. They kind of like, you know, circle around a certain area. Because now those guys are kind of like, you know, what do we do now, boss? I don't know. Let's try and do a thinking rainbow. But, yeah, I think we're pretty much ready to utterly annihilate the Chimera. Because Matic haven't attacked us once this entire level. They have just been sitting there. The Matic Shaman has just been standing in one place the entire level, pretty much, just on the North Shore. So, let's build our forces together and get ready to strike. So, yeah, best to charge lightning. Because I don't have too many Braves in huts, my spells aren't charging all that well. But, it's not going to be that huge a deal. But I've got to say, the ending of the this level isn't one of my finest moments, quite honestly. But, honestly, I do like that now that I'm actually doing this LP, I'm starting to use the Shaman a lot more. Usually I would just let my enemies take care of things, but I'm actually using my Shaman spell a lot more often. But also, since we're here, we might as well pray at the stone head. It is completely pointless, really. It gives us a brand new spell, as you can see that thing, but honestly, it doesn't really matter. There's no real applications in this level, the spell we're going to get, but we'll do that in the back burner whilst we're doing things. And I thought, I could sort of, I don't care. And this is kind of hilarious, because the Chimera are actually starting to attack us. The Chimera Shaman will open up a land bridge, and they were going to go and attack us on that, or, you know, she was doing that. It saves me doing it, I guess. She was just going to attack, send her forces to go to the thing, and when there are enough forces on this island, they'll then start attacking our settlement. guess I'm just waiting for this guy to come over and say hi. So, hi, here's a fireball to the face. Cool. Alright then, let's move on. And for some bizarre reason, I just can't really get rid of this film. I'm clicking, I'm right-clicking, it's being kind of weird, and then I find that I don't really know what I was doing wrong there, but who cares? Let's go destroy some enemy guys and like some towers. So that's what it is. So my earlier swamp is still there. Probably, you know, probably got a couple of kills. And I do want to destroy, and since I've got Hypnotize, I might as well show it off. Use it to hypnotize a few Braves. I don't really care if it's a few Braves I'm hypnotizing because, well, it's... And then as soon as I reach them, usually get through our defense, which is rather annoying. Good I called that earlier. Otherwise that would have been... Because I was thinking, why aren't most of my forces with me? Oh, why? They're all being converted. Whoops. And I was hoping to actually show off a swarm kill, because that guy was low enough in health, but not that low, so unfortunately he didn't die. Oh well. I'm guessing it's the duration that you're inside the swarm thing. Maybe one day I'll show off the swarm kill. Anyway, yeah, I wasn't mentioning this for a reason, but the spell that we got from the Stonehead is Flatten, which is one of the 3 land altering spells. Flatten pretty much does what it says. It's similar to Landbridge in a way, in that the point at which it's cast makes everything the same level as it, so it could be useful to expand land, or to, you know, extend the mountain and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, pretty much done here. It's going to take us a little bit of time to hunt down the last of the followers. Just loading down, doing loads of stuff. I'm just basically just torching huts so that they don't breed anymore. And as you can see, there's quite a few wildmen popping up in this level. They usually do that when we are destroying the last tribe of the game, but this time they're not really. And I noticed a Mattercut. They're sending forces over. They landed, and now they're going to go and attack my tribe, which is kind of weird, but... And then I die. I don't really know how. I think I was pushed into the water. I don't know. I wasn't watching. And that also distracts me from the fact that the Massacre, you know, currently coming up against me. So I think, wait, I've still got those guys, so, you know, really good. But then I get caught on some bad interfaces, so hopefully they're not going to do too much damage, but I kind of just let them leave. And then I see the Chimera Shaman is converting guys, and I think, no, don't start building up your tribe again. I want to kill you. So yeah, I'm getting a bit distracted, as you can probably see. I'm just letting those Matic guys do it. I'm just looking around, seeing if there's any more followers, and think, oh, there's been people converted. I should probably kill them because they're going to take way too long to be converted. And there we go. That is all of them. And I think, oh yeah, the Matic were attacking me, weren't they? And I don't know what happened here either. I imagine it wasn't really all that great. I think I only had maybe like one creature with me, so I'm guessing the creature overpowered the creature I had, and then started converting a load of my forces, which is really annoying. So that's the Chimera all over and done with. So now we've got the Matic, and I'm not really all that concerned about the Matic, quite honestly. But I do need to kind of, you know, repair my forces a bit, so I'm going to get all the gang back together once we clear out this Matic thing. And my forces finally come back, and they just walk right past each other. What the hell? AI. Honestly. But anyway, I'm going to start training up some more followers, and be back when we've got our forces. Now, as you can see, we've got our same amount of forces that we had when we were first attacking the Chimera, so we're going to lightning them, and they're all going to start charging at us, which normally would be, you know, fairly annoying, but because I've got my Shaman and Blast, I can be able to mitigate that a bit easier. So, any sort of collection of followers, I'm gonna blast them to death and also destruct them a bit, make them a bit easier to deal with. And it's good. I do like it when an enemy charges at you and may first attack your base, because then they just throw all their forces at you and they all die. So then it makes it a lot easier not to destroy enemy base. So I think, yeah, I've pretty much got this in the bag. There's nothing that's really gonna do it. And the figure, might as well show off the splat spell. It's alright. It's kind of useful when you don't. The kind of situations I'm coming up with is when you have a cliff that you want to extend into the sea. And Landbridge won't be able to do that, because Landbridge needs 2 points of land. Flatten doesn't need anything like that, and a road won't help that. So I suppose that's one good thing, but I don't find it all that useful. And what I really should have done here is kill the Matic Shaman, because as you're about to find out, or kill the Matic Shaman earlier, because she's gonna cast 2 swamps on my guys, and that makes me take a real heavy hit in numbers, which is rather unfortunate. Because any kind of any guys that are just walking without even dying. So I've now got a lot less guys than I had. But also, fortunately, any Matic Braves that decide to walk on in. And that's pretty much most of their forces out of the way. But I do want to get rid of the enemies in guard towers, because the enemies in guard towers usually will stay in their guard towers. They usually won't go out and rush your shaman when there's only a few of them left. And of course I need to make sure that she isn't around. God damn, she isn't. So this is the one I probably should have gone, let's take down guys. Because at the moment I've got a few fire warriors and a couple of breachers. My warriors were in the preacher hut, and they took rather heavy numbers. So that explains why this video is like about 2-3 minutes longer than it actually is. But honestly, the video, even if I wasn't mucking around and all that stuff, the video wouldn't be too much shorter. Because when you get to this position where you're facing it against more than one tribe at once, the levels do start getting a lot longer. This is mainly due to the fact that building up a settlement takes some time, and building up some forces takes some time, and then going off and destroying an enemy settlement also takes some time. And for some levels, once you destroy that enemy settlement, level over. But for other levels, you need to go there and destroy another settlement, which takes even more time. So, but we will be eventually, facing up against all 3 tribes at once, and that will be when the levels take the longest, because that's just how it's going to go. That's just the amount of time. And I have no idea what's going on here. I think my guys are dying. I think their guys are dying. I'm just running around with a lot of braves somewhere. The Matic Shaman is lightning everything. I don't really have any uses of lightning because I've been wasting them on huts. But this is kind of how long levels are mostly going to be. Aside from the times when, because I want to kind of keep that preacher alive, because he's like the only preacher I have left, and I've only got like 1 fire warrior left, and she's converting some guys. It's this game of kind of stuff like that. So, I apologise for making this level a lot longer than it really should have been, but yeah, I'm wasting lightning on huts when I should be using it to kill my shaman, because she's converted braves. And as you see, all my warriors are now kind of dead because I sent them a load of braves. Now I start, getting some action, and just need to kill the last cinematic guys. There's like 3 of them left, and facing against the Matic Shaman, I'm hitting her with blast, she's hitting me with blast. It's basically not a lot of fun, but at least it's blast, it charges up really goddamn quickly. I think, is that all of them? Is that, no, there's still that fire warrior in the guard tower over there, which is really annoying. And I've got a load of braves sitting outside her, so I could train him up, but god damn, I cannot be arsed. So I'm kind of looking and seeing where the hell it is, and then eventually spot the fire with the guard tower. He is most likely charging after me in order to come kill me in the final bum rush, but he's kind of stuck in the tower, which is annoying, true, but I kind of debated, should I be using this on the Matic Shaman or whatever? And decided probably the best will be going down. So unfortunately she does get to convert another one. And I'm trying to knock her into the water, but finally do, but she knocks me about a bit as well. Which is rather hilarious. And we've just got one brave left, and then the level is over, or you get back out of the house. Get out of that hut, you little bastard. So yeah. As we go in, and he bounces against the sky, I think, or uses it over the screen. Whatever, the level's now over. And I can put the level behind me. It's an alright level, but it's just fairly uninteresting. Because the next level, we're going to become an easy target. See you then.